you watch, look where you watch, know where you watch. Choose the right thing to watch. And this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan, Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Pelpa Time TV, so that. Boom!
A big sound, a big tune.
Ja oli Emmanuel I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther. And the ancient monarchy will come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not every.
Blow, Mr. Gargan, blow. Blow till me dance up me toe.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
Government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad, your road get bad, your water supply get bad. Government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad, your road get bad, your water supply get bad. Government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad, your road get bad, your water supply get bad. Government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad, your road get bad, your water supply get bad.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people. This government has been doing everything it can to weaken and undermine the Integrity Commission, which is an institution that I designed as Minister of Justice and brought the legislation to Parliament to fight corruption in this country. I have said it before and I will tell you again. Jamaica cannot move forward without a government built on integrity that embraces principles of good governance in this country.
Whoa. Somebody ball out one. Somebody say take them out. Lift your hand and say mighty God. Reverse them. Move them. Pull them out. Spray them out. Every cockroach. Every rat. Every criminal. Reverse them. Every chichi boy. Pull them out of Parliament. Every criminal, every scammer, every political scammer whose account can't count, all of them whose account can't count, back them out, spray them, they push them, some push up in our Parliament, run them out, I drink out the milk, pull them out. Pull them out, mighty God, reverse them, indict them, mighty God, Mighty God, mighty God. Holy Ghost, send a Holy Ghost. I free them, deport them out of God's house. Some people in there want get deported back of their yard. Send them back. Jezebel, Delilah, send them back of their yard. Ahab, send them back anywhere they come from. Kingston, St. Andrew, Portland, St. Mary. Me I go to St. Mary. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. If this dub a nice one more time, I don't know. Dub nice is a shame. Feel like you want to shake your leg, move around, and feel happy because you have to happy because it's the sound of the heartbeat, you know? Yeah, man. So anyway, up and running, up and gunning. Sticky Stocky Sweet TV, Keith Gargan. Blessed Thursday evening to each and every one at the same time. So we see the opening of Parliament today. And, you know, lot of things we see go on. We see the Governor General come out, get a speech from the Prime Minister, and come tell a bag of lie and red herring and foolishness. And him know, you know. But then again, sometimes, all right, him know what go on. And was a lie, I tell, because him not serving the people of Jamaica as a governor general. He must serve a party. And we know that. He's a born stark Labourite. That brother there. Yeah, man. So, in the end of the day, that's how it go. Because he never elected, you know. They appoint him. Just like the King of England. Nobody no elect the King of England and the monarchy. Them just come and just, them say them a king and things like that. And them rule and rate and lele. So nobody never vote for the king or the queen of England. But there are some things that are going from before me, half a born and things like that. That are going from, you know what, 11, 10, 11, 19, some donkey years, we don't know. Better about, yo, so that thing will come down. So anyway, he never elected, you know. So the same Governor General is so. He not elected neither. He unpicked it. So him know, and him know what them are doing, and this government too, you know, them kind of curry favor still. But him are the worst Governor General still, where really partisan on a level where, boy, me don't know. You can't see the man sit down, cause if he was serving the people, you know, and him there to serve the people, because him is bigger than the Prime Minister, 100%. Right? So that's why the Prime Minister is swearing to him. He can't buy the election, he can't do anything. But not like that. Them brother don't come out now them at all. You know, come out to do the party service. And me say again, we can't blame him because that's how the system set up. He appointed as the Governor General, represent the King of England, right? Although the same tradition with them about England, are the same thing them supposed to have about Jamaica, but Jamaica, so them do anything. So the Governor General is very corrupted. Yeah, man, very corrupted. When Mark Williams said the head of the stream is blood clot dirty, you know. So the Governor General a part of the brass clot stream, part of the head. You might nobody fool, you know. So when Mr. Me can't blame him because the system set up that way there, so them appoint somebody and them have the angle and everybody have the blade. And then the Prime Minister now can write any fucker and give him. The same thing about England, you have the Queen's speech and the King's speech, you know. When the Queen arraign is the Queen's speech, when the King arraign is the King's speech. So now you have Braslot, this is Andrew Wallace write a bag of lie and him read it out and it sounds so disgusting. You know what I mean? If you know, say, well then, but as I'm saying, him not serving for the people of Jamaica, him serving for a party. And we know what go on. So we don't really watch what I'm saying, because we know say appear foolishness and them in the parliament a clap and thing like that and a beat bench for some really antagonizing fucking we don't know what I put out. It's just lip service they call these things, you know. Lip service. But anyway, apart from that, big up Andrew Stephen, Partner Draw TV. Can we see him carry the thing today, and him do a good job, you know. He do a brilliant job. I grow as a media outlet. Believe you me. I'm like that. But anytime I say fault, me talk, you know, because we know some mistake, you know. Me not partial. But him have a good outlet right there, sir. And him crew, and we can see the jealousness of some of them media, because most people tune into him more than even some of the main media. So him have a good little thing, and then you know what good again? Him get invited in the belly of the thing. So if I like say him gonna go up on alone as a journalist, you know. Them gonna just fucking he couldn't pass the blood clot, he couldn't come at the gate. He must stay at distance. Police just antagonize him. Yeah. And that is what we call winner, you know. Winner. I love that, you know. Yeah, man, I love that. What I say today. So I'm right on the beast of the thing. Right up in the parliament. And them can't stop it. So you call it say democracy at work. Make him alone and never really introduced by the PMP. And you can't do fuck all. Big up yourself, PD. But one thing again, I'm going to say now, And one criticism I have with the whole thing I say. Yeah, one criticism. Because you're not girl, that girl do a good job with you, it's a good combination. Trust me. She's very intelligent, intellect and everything. And she know to put it. She talk like she's a real news outlet broadcaster, Yeah, man. She come back good, apart from one shot and one tall when I watch that. But one thing I can say, Andrew, because sometimes you might not take fucking talking from people and you have to take talking. One thing you have to organize more better. You can't be too eager to talk. Give the girl the space, make she talk, and that will building a brand. You know what I mean? Try if you know when you just work out that, but you can't talk over each other, brother. Look good. And that's how the thing kind of slip with me. But you never really know big things still, but me not like that. One life you see be a balance, timing, timing, combination interview. You know when we talk, you know when we come in, but don't talk over each other. And it turn out at the same time. It look away uneven. Yeah, man. It look away uneven. But anyway, apart from that, I give 9 out of 10, Because with that little thing, I'm going to give it 10, Because you not talk over each other like a eagerness. More man, just build yourself, man. You have the girl side that you help you out and it go good. Sometimes just get the rain. And it's not really more smoother. But that's my thing on that. But apart from that, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, sir. You're doing it. And let me tell you something. You see when you do something for your art, no matter everybody have their little ways, but in the end of the day, when you do something for your art, you must suck. When I go talk about suck no seed or succeed or fuckery, you must prosperous, in a life, Yeah, man. And them can't stop you. That's something what me know. When your heart clean, no matter people try to fight against you, and try, some of them sometimes see you. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes them see you and check like them in a shock, Because you look clean. You look up to date. You look lookable and fresh and everything. They don't like that. They don't like that. And that them can't take. They want to see a shabba. Yeah. Want to see a shabba and look run down. But when them see you, them see brightness. And them see brightness and money has spent. No itching. And them along with them rascal beat and them can't believe it. And them can't blood lad nothing. Because you have to strive because you're a God person. And that's how me see it. I care zero what people want to say, but me know say I just go when you do good, you strive. Because, the matter Andrew have him ways. Everybody have them ways, as me say. But apart from that he's a people. You can't go around that. And the thing is, so I say that again, if he wasn't, he wouldn't be there, taking the money. Because remember, him couldn't get lot of money, to keep him mouth shut, and look the other way, Yeah, but he not see that right. I mean, not see that right neither. That's why enough of Jamaica, them stay like that. I end up like that. Because them buy out for little and nothing. Less than 30 pieces of silver. So that's why I'm to rate you. Yeah, man. I know them offer you a lot of money. You have to keep it quiet. I'm telling you that they will fucking you millions of rascals US. I saw the Labour Party work. But you're not the person for that. You work for the scratch. And that's why I respect you. Now go around that. That's why I respect you, brother. Yeah. Though you don't want them blood nasty money. Now. And you go easy. And so you're prosperous right now in everything. Yeah, man. And let me say, you do a good job, brother. And you can't go around that. What you do today, you do a good rascal job today. As a news outlet. A little media crew. I mean, no, say, nationwide, them jealous, you fuck, and all the rest of them. Because you want new kid on the block, you know, and them know you. Because them not have the fucking looking like you on social media. None. I'm glad say PMP embrace you and make you be one. Because you got the best thing. And what you're supposed to do now, don't take the blood clot, nothing interview from Nationwide. Run them way. And that, I see PMP kind of really, sometimes them too, I don't know, you know. Yeah, man. But anyway, we're getting at this first class, good media outlet where Andrew do. I love it. So here goes. Where's the sound now? What the fuck this is? Where's the sound? Where the blood clot sound you know? Sound sure. Don't fuck about, you know. Yo. What the fuck is this? Where the sound, man? There's no fucking sound coming out of this video. Why I'm do this shit? I don't blood clot understand this. Where's the sound, man? What happened to the sound? It's ridiculous, you know. The sound was just playing just now. And it's fucking not. Yo. I don't understand this. The sound was playing just now. Let me try to fix this up, people, because I don't understand this. The sound was just raw slot here just now. This is something. The sound was just blood clot here. Alright, we just work out something or so.
Is it actually?
Yeah, me not getting up.
Julian is here. Yes, Jamaica, welcome. Good morning to Duke Street. We're here live at the national opening of our parliament. My name is Andre Stevens.
And good morning, Jamaica. I am Peter Gay Ferguson, and today we'll be bringing the energy to you live right here. It's one of our finest traditions in Jamaica. I mean, you will be hearing from our members of parliament, our senators, and most importantly, the people who they're here to represent and, support. So you'll be hearing from us. Stay tuned for the vibe and don't go away.
Definitely the leader of the opposition, Sir Mark Golding, will be having an interview with him. It is going to be an epic showdown. You know, a lot of people are looking forward to the dresses, the outfits by the parliamentarians, the hats, the fascinators. It is just pomp and pageantry right here today at Duke Street. And I can tell you, the ladies of the People's National Party will not disappoint. The supporters are here. They're here saying, we are march, we are martyr. We have one supporter coming in. Pinky! Pinky! Pinky, good morning, Pinky.
Good morning, Andre.
Happy New Year, Pinky.
Happy belated birthday to me. Friday was my birthday. I'm 67.
67.
And I follow the party from over 40 years now.
40 years as a comrade.
Yes, I work as a runner till now I'm a cluster manager.
2 year cluster manager.
But if I didn't get good experiment with the People's National Party, I wouldn't dare so long.
So you're a proud comrade.
I'm a proud comrade standing tall.
And you're marching on to progress.
I am marching. All when them rob women and dead, me still there stand up.
All right, Pinky. Come here, my father. Come here. You're an elder.
Comrade July.
Comrade July.
Yes.
How you do?
How you do?
I'm blessed and good.
You ready for the opening today?
Yes, I am. As it's one of the longest tradition from 1944.
Yes.
And it continues. And we have always been out here to support our party. And we do so with credit, distinction, and integrity.
Yes.
And we do so because we know that the Jamaica needs the People's National Party. Because it's the only party that have kept the kind of tradition, integrity in this part of the hemisphere. And it is the greatest political party in the Western Hemisphere. And because of that, is that we have to keep it relevant. And by so doing, the party has chosen some of the better minds and the young and creative mind. And if you should watch them in Parliament, listening and talking about issues that affect our nation, it tells us that the PAP is ready and just waiting to get in government. What has happened last night? You saw what happened in Barbados.
Barbados election. Clean sweep.
And
clean
that
sweep.
is on its way. Let me tell you, there comes a time when the people is going to get frustrated of corruption. There comes a time when the people is tired of these people who will do the work and then get the procurement to follow behind it. These are the kind of people who have to deal with. One who will tell you that then we do it again. Doesn't matter how corrupt, evil and wicked, because wickedness they see as a way out. But guess what? There is an answer and the end to everything that is unrighteous. And
Thank you, Comrade July. Well, Jamaica, I want to say this to you. We want to say congratulations to Prime Minister Mia Mottley for a clean sweep for the third term in Barbados. We're going to some interviews now. We're going to bring the chairman, the first female chairman of the People's National Party. Comrade Chairman.
Yes. How you do?
I am feeling wonderful.
Nice. And so congratulations on being returned as Member of Parliament for Southwest St. Andrew, Comrade Chair. Must first say that. I mean, what does it feel like knowing that from 2020 we're coming from 14 seats and this time around we're able to double those numbers under your leadership as chairman of the People's National Party? What does that feel like today?
You know, I say to people all the time, 14 to 20 is not just doubling the numbers. I don't think people understand the pressure it is on the 14 in there with some hooligans trying to bully you down and trying to make you feel as if you have no voice. With 28 of us, there are 28 individuals who are strong, who are clear on why they are there, who has placed them there, and in whose service we speak.
Yes.
You know, and so when we go in there, it is just everybody, it is all one. Where we find things to joke about, but we take things seriously, and we're going to make the points that we have to make.
Awesome, sir. I know that you're very far in this parliament, and I'm sure for this parliamentary year, you'll be bringing even more fire. Tell Jamaica why you have that belly to take them on. Why?
You know, it's a simple thing. I grew up in West Kingston, and I'm serving Southwest St. Andrew.
Wow.
Many of the individuals there grew up just like I did.
Yes.
And I want to make sure, just like Portia Simpson-Miller did, that I give them proper representation.
Proper representation.
Yes.
Proper.
Without fear nor favor.
Without fear or favor. Thank you, Chairman. You're looking really nice today. Really looking like a true comrade that you are.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And shout out to Lady Premier.
Shout out to Lady Premier. Shout out to...
Okay.
Comrade.
Yes. And we have with us here today Member of Parliament Isaac Buchanan, one of the fresh kids on the block. We know he
the Prince
is
of the East.
Yes, an attorney extraordinaire and one of our legal luminaries in Jamaica. Andre, over to you with Member of Parliament Isaac.
Mr. Buchanan, what it feels like being in the official first sitting of the new parliamentary year?
You know, the word is melancholy. I think that it is an experience that I am happy to be a part of. I call it political pageantry.
Yes.
So I'll see if it rises above that, because it's ceremonial, so it is performative politics, and I'm not going beyond the ceremony, but to be a part of it, excited to, you know, represent for the People's National Party under the leadership of the Honorable Mark Jefferson Golding. That is the highlight of today for me.
Yes.
And while we wait with a bated breath what the taxation is going to look like, I will reserve any comment where that is concerned, but to say that it's just a bad time to even contemplate that. So we want to get through that.
So you'll be carrying further action for East Portland. What should the people of East Portland look forward for this parliamentary year from you?
Well, Portland Eastern send me up here, you know, for collect my CDF money. So I finally gonna get it, and you know, I said we bring in the heat. We do it through the private funding, but as well, whatever the government allocation is throughout the ministries and the CDF fund, we will be bringing the heat. That's health, education, agriculture, and tourism. Most important for me, and it's going to be a very interesting year for the entire Jamaica.
But don't make him move it, because you must take note of the suit. If you know anything, this suit is something, a style that our former comrade leader and the former Prime Minister of Jamaica, the most honorable Michael Manley. This is one of his style. And so I see you're following in the fine tradition,
today,
you know, for a former comrade leader, and you're looking dapper.
I'm paying homage to the most honorable Michael Manley. Is very significant, and so when we do this ceremonial walk, we do it in his memory, because his contribution to social justice and just for the poor. We are for the poor. One of the P's in the People's National Party included the poor. So let us not forget, when it comes to human rights, when it comes to advocating for the least among us, I'm wearing this. And I'm styled by a premier gentleman, so I'm gonna put that plug there, because let me tell you something, no one would have bring the recreation to life as was done by premier gentleman. So big up to me tailor.
Yes.
All right,
blessings.
Blessings.
And
so we're heading over to the health spokesperson, the shadow spokesperson for health, Sir Alfred Dawes. Welcome, sir. Well tailored, well tucked, well groomed, well. Looking well for the people.
Why this man make it seem like I'm always disheveled and look homeless? I don't
looking dapper.
I made this morning,
Yeah, always been. The cold front never bother you.
Not at all.
Okay.
Come on, we used to the cold one.
Okay. how, I mean, you are a first-time member of parliament, one of the new kids on the block, one of those who actually stir the pot and stir up a lot of conversations. I mean, I'm sure the people of Southeast St. Catherine are very proud of you to be here representing them. We see the waves that you've been making as opposition spokesperson on health, and we couldn't be more proud to have somebody like you steering that ship. I mean, how has it been so far?
Well, it has been an amazing journey. And yes, you would have seen what is happening nationally in terms of my, I guess you'd say, investigative reports.
Yes. The investigative reporting.
In Southeast, a lot has happened. We're transforming how we govern the constituency. The people have a voice. We just came out of our CDF consultations, and it is really the people who came out who are guiding us in terms of the projects based on their urgent and sustainable needs. We had a wonderful post-Melissa recovery in terms of the mitigation of the drains. We're preparing for the other hurricane or natural disaster that's coming. And we're big on beautifying the area, you know, and of course it's spreading the love. Everybody's benefiting as much as possible. So that's how I want to define my term and the subsequent terms to come.
Well, is it a strategic action by the People's National Party to have you now being placed on the PAC when drilling is expecting to happen next week in Parliament?
Well, no, that's the PAC. That one, well, you know, outside of the PAC and as you said, the drilling that's taking place. I have tabled some questions for the Honourable Minister, and I expect
the Honourable Minister,
right, to answer. And those questions, 9 of them are related to the findings of the AG report, as well as the complaints of the doctors at UWI as to the governance issues that they're facing there.
Well, Dr. Dawes, we expect you to continue bringing the fire in the nation's parliament, and we look forward to great work from you, sir.
I
all the best, sir.
Thanks for the support.
Right.
All right.
We're now going to the man who...
Look good to
the man looking very dapper.
Yes. So, Jamaica, we are joined here by our opposition spokesperson on finance, the man himself who was here, the national debates in the election. I mean, we see what is happening now out there. I mean, he's a seasoned politician, member of parliament who has been given stellar service to the people of Southeast St. Andrew. Now, member of parliament, Julian Robinson, how are you feeling? You know, what does this term represent and mean for you, especially with the announcement of...
But one thing be true, you know, without no joke. One rascal thing be true, no joke. What happened to my mic, man? Yeah, what the fucking to my microphone. Microphone 1 2 1 2 up. Microphone kinda low. I wonder if I get any volume outside this. What the fuck is this? 1 2 1 2 up. So me I say right now, I one thing with the PMP, MP them, you know. The man and woman, but we are talking about the man first. When them rascal put on them rascal real best cut, them look rascal really as a dapper, them look like statesman, them not a rascal, to be truthful, if you put them together with the GLP minister them in a jacket, the GLP, them look like a hang pan nail. And that is the truth. I mean, exaggerate and nothing like that, you know, a serious thing. Them look like hang pan nail. You put Hamilton, you put Marlon Morgan, the old cup, you know, Delrod Chuck. Don't lie, me I tell you, no. Yo. I want a serious thing. PMP look good in a suit from long time. So you see, and that we show say, well then, it's clean, you know, clean is cause them things there. Because them people what they saw next side, them dressed like hang pan nail, they don't look good. And all the money them are teeth, them can't look good. Them teeth don't look good. Some of them I don't know when them go to dentist. And this is true, and them make so much money. But a reaction I take them, you know. So no matter how them dress, and no matter how them clothes expensive, still can't look good upon them. and I'm a serious thing. Because that's how we pick out of this as well. I don't know if nobody, because Julian Robinson look like a dapper, neatly, suit they drop on him, good. Alfred Dahl the same thing. The whole of them on them. Isaac Buchanan. Which GLP can rascal. And this is the truth, you know. Some people are going to like it. I care zero.
By the Minister of Finance, what do you think this term is going to be looking like?
I'm very concerned. I'm concerned for people who have lost their jobs, businesses that have been closed down as a result of the hurricane, people who have no roofs over their head. Imposing new taxes on those persons at this particular time is going to drive them into further hardship. It is going to contract.
Drive them insane.
We don't know the specifics yet. The minister will indicate that. But Melissa has a reason to blame us for every single thing that is happening now. But we need to hear the details, but I am very concerned about the implications of that.
Well, Jamaica, the party leader, Mark Jefferson Golding, is here, the right hand to Sir Julian. So we're going to that area so as to get full coverage of Mark Golding.
Okay.
Full coverage of Mark Golding.
Are we concerned? All right, so the comrades are ecstatic. The energy is here, and so we're going to make our way up to greet the comrade leader. All right, so you just...
Thank you, comrade. Where? Hello, my mother.
Ready? Yes, Jamaica. So behind us, you can see the comrades are excited. Party leader has finally made his arrival. And so, you know, the energy just gets turned up a little bit more. And we are going to be indeed hearing from him today. You know, this is his first time returning to the Parliament in this season for the ceremonial opening. And so we're going to be talking to him. We'll also have Vice President Natalie Nita Garvey, who is here with us, seasoned Member of Parliament, Comrade Denise Daly, who is here looking very up and fine. So, yes, Jamaica, let's
we're heading over to
hear from Comrade Leader.
The party leader himself.
Good morning, Comrade Leader.
My leader.
You're looking very dapper.
Yeah, yes.
I see in the purple, is this representing Campion College today?
Just the colour of choice for the day.
Okay, you're looking very fine, and I must say welcome, Happy New Year.
Thank you.
You know, what is the vibe and energy today? We see the comrades are very excited to see you.
Well, I just got here, but it's always a joy to be well received, and certainly I was well received today. And I'm just happy that they've come out to show their support and love for the leadership of their party.
Yes.
And you know, it's an annual event really, and I think people look forward to it. And a little pomp and circumstance can be fun, you know. So we're playing our part, and want to hear what the government's coming with later. Want to hear what the Independent Fiscal Commission has called for the tabling of the revenue measures at the same time as the rest of the budget documents are tabled. In the past, the revenue measures have typically been held back until the very end of the process, and he has said that that is not acceptable because it prevents a proper analysis of the budget and so on. So I'm expecting and hoping that we'll find out what taxes is going to impose on the people at this time, today, so that we can study it properly and analyze it and say what we have to say about it. So that to me is one of the major items for today's proceedings.
You'll be presenting in the budget debate in a few weeks from now.
Yes.
What is Jamaica to expect from you, particularly from this budget presentation?
Well, I don't want to disclose too much, but essentially an analysis of where we are now and where we're going, and some recommendations for how I think the whole thing of national development and economic development should be approached at this time. So, you know, it's my speech is a work in progress, but it will be along those lines.
Are you concerned about the direction of the finance minister and how she's directing the path for Jamaica's financial prospects?
Well, the problem with the finance minister is that, you know, she's not a very comfortable communicator. She's somewhat awkward in her delivery. So it's often not possible to get her really...
What a blood clot, hit that. What I hit that by my golden. Smooth and neat, you know, boy, I want to hit hard. When somebody call you awkward, you know. Now, sir, when somebody call you awkward, man, special in the blood clot government. No, man. Awkward.
Clear understanding of some of the rationales and reasons for some of the things that are happening. In terms of overall economic policy, you know, we're at a very crucial junction of national development and economic development should be approached at this time. So, you know, it's my speech is a work in progress, but it will be along those lines.
Are you concerned about the direction of the finance minister and how she's directing the path for Jamaica's financial prospects?
Well, the problem with the finance minister is that, you know, she's not a very comfortable communicator. She's somewhat awkward in her delivery. So it's often not possible to get a really clear understanding of some of the rationales and reasons for some of the things that are happening. In terms of overall economic policy, you know, we're at a very crucial junction now because the path that we have been following has been, to some extent, torpedoed by this hurricane. And it creates a new paradigm where we have to adjust to try and get the economy back up and running, to provide support and help for the tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of Jamaicans who are suffering, as you well know, Andre, having gone out into the field so much to help people, and how Jamaica finances that. And, you know, I must say that I'm not impressed with the approach. Well, I would say the approach to financing the recovery. I would like to have seen greater exploration of creative solutions to lower the cost of borrowing, which is part of the whole concept of climate justice. Yes. And, you know, we have gone a very, so far it appears that we're pursuing a very conventional path, which is going to add significant debt and the burden of debt service to the people until the annual budgets going forward. So that is a concern for me. Yeah.
Well, Comrade Leader, one final question. We know that you've been dubbed the integrity boss, and we know that your leadership, you know, integrity and accountability has been a hallmark of that. Seeing what we're seeing unfolding now since this new term, we recognize that there's still a lot of issues and that accountability is something that will still have to be made front and center. How are you feeling about that? I recognize the team is also on its toes with holding the government to account in terms of bringing some of the issues to light, the health sector, you know, we see what is happening. How do you feel about that for this term, and, you know, what should Jamaicans expect and look forward to?
Well, the most recent report of Jamaica's ranking in the corruption index, you know, indicates a stagnation. And we're at the low end, which is the worst end of our peer group in the Caribbean. So there's a great deal of work that needs to be done, because if probity, integrity, and good governance are not at the center of how we approach development, then you're not going to get the cohesiveness of a society where people buy into the mission and are prepared to put their efforts behind it, because people will be cynical, justifiably, that those who are leading have motives which are not pure and clean. Yeah. So it's very important that we as an opposition remain vigilant on this. I believe in due process. I don't believe in proceeding on the basis of conjecture or rumor, but where things become clear, action should be taken. Yeah.
So we expect further strengthening and bringing more fire from the opposition.
We will continue to do what we're doing. We have been particularly active in Parliament, where our numbers have gone up, as you know, we've doubled. Yeah, which is great. It gives us more heft in Parliament. and we intend to continue to leverage the weekly opportunity that we have to express and support and defend the interests and rights of the Jamaican people. Thank you very much.
Have it. There you have it, Jamaica. The leader of the opposition, Sir Mark Jefferson.
Boy, I say, Marky G threw a punch like a while. Me I tell you, say, that really connected all over Favour Williams' structure. Yeah? Well, that was a body card. Me don't know. Yeah, man. Very, very hard punch him through. Yeah. Man said the woman is very uncomfortable and awkward. I say, boy, that is a really big punch. Me like, yeah. I say you throw a punch decently, respectably, and every fucking thing. So you don't really sound chaka. You just do it in one different way. So when they want to interpret it in a for them way, and for them, but I read right way the man come over. Because that's how she behave. She always uncomfortable. And she sound awkward for true. Because she attack things where before the world and before the whole Jamaica, and what she attack, it dead so. I know so well like she look on the truth over here, so. The real truth, And then she look over there, so, and talk something different. That's all when she come to her, but you can save $2,000 and buy Pro Box in no time. I don't know how them people that come to be finance minister. So, very uncomfortable and awkward. So that was a very good punch Mark Golding threw upon them. Well, they threw upon them because the whole of them feel it. Well, it going to burn the whole of them. Because if it burn one, it's going to burn all, Because anything you throw upon any minister, it's going to hurt the whole of them. Because the whole of them corrupt. So I just say it go. So, all in all, I have to give Marky G an encore for that. Yeah, man. That well done, well said, well registered. Yeah, man. So, Favour Williams, I have to just hold that. Yeah.
Golding, he did exception. What you said? What you said? One Marky G. All right. One Marky G. Come man, come here. Come quickly, come. Tell us why you're here today. Why are you here today?
Okay. President, good morning to everyone. We as Jamaican people need to stand up against the corruption and wickedness that is happening in our country. The poor people are getting poorer every day and the rich is getting richer. And there seems to be no alternative, no change. There need to be somebody to stand up for the poor people. Therefore, Mark Golding is our angel, our admirer, the person that is taking us to another level. We were robbed, but we will not be despondent. We will not give up. We will stand firm. We need to see the people and through all this hardship and separation that they are going through, which is practically hell. Andrew Holness is a devil. We need to get rid of him. We, the people, need to stand firm.
All right, comrade. All right. The man himself, the general, the man Jamaica that carried the opposition to 28 seats. The boss who is in it, Dr. Dayton Campbell. Dr. Campbell. How are you feeling for this parliamentary year?
Morning. I was hoping that this year we would have been going in as government.
Yes.
But nonetheless, we're happy to be here in greater numbers and we commit to being defenders of the rights of the people.
Yes.
Especially the lower class of people, to ensure that the laws of the country protect their rights and that it gives them an opportunity to become the best version of themselves.
Okay. What I wanted to expect from you this parliamentary year, though?
Well, what we're going to do this year is to ensure that issues that we consider important that are not a part of the government's agenda, that we try to get them onto the agenda, whether it's through private members' motion, private members' bill, and issues that they're bringing to the fore, that we ensure that we scrutinize them properly to ensure that we do protect the interests of our people. So there's a lot that needs to be done. in relation to employment opportunities, just so that people can have a better quality of life in relation to education, healthcare is currently under pressure. Agriculture needs an overall. And we need to adopt to newer technologies. You know, I've started out myself showing an example as to what can be achieved if you adopt to newer technologies.
You have inspired me to start my farming project. Remember a year and a half ago when you were speaking about the prospect of farming, I started to do my research, and yes, Jamaica, Dr. Dayton Campbell is my inspiration for the farming project that I'm on now. So are you particularly worried about what is happening in Westmoreland with the delay in the restoration for the people of Westmoreland?
Very concerned. The truth is that I listened to an update from JPS yesterday in which they said that 17,000 persons are still without electricity. We only have about 800 persons in Eastern Westmoreland with electricity, and we have about 10,000 JPS customers.
Wow.
So it means that the majority, over 50% of those that are still without, are from Eastern Westmoreland. The damage is severe. The road, I heard the Minister of Works speaking to the intervention with the roads, and he said 500 million will be spent in Kingston and St. Andrew and 100 million in Westmoreland. No, that doesn't make any sense because there was minimal damage in Kingston and St. Andrew. So if it's a program to deal with the damage from the hurricane, the majority of it should be spent in the western end of the island. Persons in relation to the housing, there is a significant deficit in relation to the housing, and that needs to get ahead with speed.
Well, we'll have a follow-up with you on PDTV and PMP Jamaica so that you can speak about what is really happening in Westmoreland. Keep well, my blessings.
All right.
We're going to walk
Jamaica,
up.
We're going to cut. Now they're about to take their walk up
and
to
we will
Parliament,
be with
we're
them.
going to be showing you that. Yeah, up at the front. I can take this.
Staff. So we have a bit of updated information. Vice Admiral Weems Gorman is unavoidably absent today, and she has sent a representative who you have just seen on the saluting days receiving the acknowledgement of the Guard Commander. We continue to describe the action as it unfolds.
Place kind of festus, like a party. But it's kind of party still anyway. Because people are come from both sides. Come celebrate the party.
The Governor General will be the last to arrive, where he will be given a royal salute, inspects the Guard of Honor, and then heads inside to deliver the throne speech.
But Lisa, Duke Street, we've spoken about its history, and I'd like us to touch on it a little bit. The street was part of the original grid plan for the new city of Kingston. That wasn't yesterday. That was in 1692.
And Duke Street, it has served as a center for finance and law. As a matter of fact, the legacy continues as many of Jamaica's most distinguished attorneys, get this, they still operate from offices along the corridor. So it is customary to hear that an attorney's office is located at Duke Street.
That is correct. And it's particularly due to its proximity to the Supreme Court that it became known as the premier address for law firms and financial institutions, and it remains so.
On Duke Street 2 at 79 Duke Street, it is the home of the Georgian-style mansion, which is the headquarters of the Jamaica National Heritage Trust, and the building previously served as the meeting place of our legislature. This is, of course, a few meters away from where we now meet at Gordon House.
As we await the march to Gordon House.
That may I say, because a lot of people have know this, England, Jamaica follow the same tradition of England when it comes to these type of things, duration and things like that, with the guards and how them set it out and things like that. Same procedure. So everything is like England, but the only thing them not follow is the blood clot constitution. But them follow every tradition. In the House of Parliament, and all things like this where you don't see that with a Prime Minister, when them are swearing or whatever, you're going to have the same operation. Nothing different. And the same script them work off of. Yeah, but the one thing them do that, but them now follow the law as in the law. No, them go around that. But everything else is England. Yeah, man, everything else is England. England rules same way. Them are in the same constitution where them have when I try to change. So sometimes I make these people fool you, because I don't know. You have to look on them things because we see and we know are the same rascal thing we happen in England when it comes to these type of things. Government business, government swearing in, same thing, nothing different. Nothing different.
There are quite a few first-time members of Parliament and senators this morning stemming from the results of our September 2025 general election. But we pause to acknowledge the leader of the Senate, Thomas Tavares Finson, who is arriving now to make his way into the chamber. And he is accompanied by his wife, Rose Tavares Finson. Senator, the
all them are some rubbish them are coming apart.
Serving in the Senate since 2007, and he became its president, Lisa, in March 2016.
Call them all orangutan them, All orangutan them. So the husband, so the wife, so the wife, so the husband. Them all dibby in a corruption and don't give a fuck. But it's true, we give a fuck, we have to talk.
We've mentioned, Lisa, that it is the place for law firms and financial institutions. Duke Street was also an 18th century residential hub, originally populated by wealthy merchants and officials. And Headquarters House, built in 1755, was built by the merchant Thomas Hibbert, and it stands as a prominent example of this era.
Earlier we saw the police commissioner, Dr. Kevin Blake, greeting the president of the Senate, Thomas Tavares Finson.
We don't want to hear that, But
So
that is fucking
that there are quite
stupidness.
A few first-time MPs and senators this morning. And we can name a few of them, Lisa. There's Keith Duncan, the former president of the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica, PSOJ. There's Christian Tavares Vincent. Viewers and listeners, you would recognize the name Attorney at Law, and whose father is the Senate President.
And Attorney at Law Rosemary Bennett Cooper. First-time opposition senators too, Keisha Gay Anderson, who is a director at Jamaica Money Market Brokers, JMMB. Alan
move some more because
Major Warrant Officer Class 2 Ramoy Dawkins.
The inspection complete. The Governor General retakes the days and receives the second royal salute.
Jamaica,
And that was the second sword salute. The other color represents the regiment or unit of the Jamaica Defense Force that forms the Guard of Honor. These flags are also trimmed with gold fabric and display the formation's insignia in the center. Now you may have seen that flag with the Jamaican colors.
The Governor General now enters the chamber. Here's what will happen next. The clerk of the legislature, Colleen Lowe, will meet the Governor General at the foot of the stairs, and with him will move towards the chamber's entrance.
Yeah, man, Andrew Wallace and Labour parties are going to set up the Governor General now to come tell pure lies. As I said before, him have to do it. Because the same settings, whether England, them honor, Jamaica, there is not a Republican where them have them own Ras class structure. So all them matter them want to change going on Republican. Sometimes you look on that and say, well, then people talk things to get popularity, and Andrew Wallace are one of them. But he want to talk about him want to do that, be a Republican, but him still want to sign up to be part of the Privy Council in England. You know, so that guy want evil blood clot. You can't, his brother, and people if you look on them things there, you know. Yeah. You look at them things there seriously. Come on. But anyway, them write something and give the because that's how the system works still, you know. It works the same way in England. Because when the government elected at England and them swear in, the same thing. Them call it the Queen read it, you know, or the King. So they call it the Queen's speech. But then she write it. Or somebody write, the government write it and give her to read out. That is what them say them go want to do in this term. And that's right over a pack of lies and foolishness. We're never gonna rascal ever achieve. Because now, things we're supposed to achieve from 2016, they haven't touched yet. So they come with a bag of lies, it's a pack of lies them come in. And give the, him have to read it. So I'm not going to really fight against that. Because like, although I know say, well, him know say it wrong, he never called it going for nothing, for the Zozo, all when it constitutional wrong, and him know. So he can know say, well, then he not serving the people, he must serve a party. But you know, now he not going to read out this shit, but it's pure fucking lie and foolishness. And everybody go clap. Not everybody, but the government side, I go bang bench all them thing there because them take people for idiot. I pay ready him a read out, you know. But as I say, him have to do it because so the system set up. Another side go. But anybody who hear them talk and believe them thing. Me don't know if you call one type of people. Because fool, too good for you. Something else. But then again, people believe in every fucking thing them hear. They just want to hear, you know. Especially from them cooks, you know. Once them uptown, them bow down to them and them believe everything them say. That's why them get fucked all the while. Yeah.
They will pause there for what
That's why they get fucked, man.
Trumpets. A brief musical fanfare that precedes him. Then the Marshal to the Houses of Parliament, that is Captain Wayne Blake, will announce his entry, for which all present will stand. The measured cadence of the military band has provided us with lovely music this morning. Again, they are the mass band of the Jamaica Regiment Corps of Drums, led by Bandmaster Warrant Officer Class 1, Gregory Nicholson, and the drum is Warrant Officer Class 2, Ramoy Dawkins. Now, Lisa, having completed their duties in splendid fashion for the morning, the Guard of Honor will depart as precisely and silently as they arrived, as those within the chamber await the delivery of the throne speech.
And many Jamaicans are expecting to hear what will be announced. This throne speech takes place against the backdrop of two significant things. We have double-digit decline in crime, but we also have been hit by one of the most powerful hurricanes, Hurricane Melissa. People will be expecting to hear how the government plans to support those impacted and also how we will go about building back stronger and, of course, making us a far more resilient country.
And that is the whole thrust behind the throne speech, for it outlines government's parliamentary policies and executive intentions for the coming legislative year. Now, it's important to note that this morning's ceremony will be followed in the afternoon, the second session, by the tabling of the 2026-2027 estimates of expenditure by the Minister of Finance and the Public Service, the Honorable Favour Williams. Those estimates
She's very awkward, you know.
the amount the government intends to spend on recurrent business, on capital projects. We're now getting visuals from inside the chamber as the Governor General takes his place. Having taken his place in the chamber, the proceedings inside the chamber will continue, starting with the invocation, which will be done by Pastor Everett Brown, President of the Jamaica Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. He will be performing the invocation today.
A quick reminder that the throne speech outlines the government's parliamentary policies and executive intentions for the coming legislative year.
The Guard of Honor.
Oh, that Diamond. That's a Diamond to that. Diamond Crawford. That. They can't see him properly. No. Yeah, man, some live speech so now, you know. Some live from the pit of hell. Yeah, but you know, some people go buy it and hold it. But majority of Jamaican knows that bullshit. Just lip service. Or in other words, words without works. Yeah, man, word without works.
Pastor Everett Brown, president of the Jamaica Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, to say prayer.
Yeah, prayer. You know, some use God prayer in vain, you know. Trying to blood clot, get people hungry, you know, and cross. Use God prayer in vain. God, and don't believe it. Word in the name of God.
In the affairs of nation, the source of all wisdom and knowledge. We humbly pause at the opening of this new legislature to acknowledge you as the one who holds Jamaica's past, present, and future.
Yeah, but then pass your sickness stomach to blood clot.
We thank you, O
We
gracious
see them and look on them, you know them who them is. We see them and look on them.
legacy of our national heroes, men and women of courage, conviction, and conscience, whose sacrifice, vision, and faith helped to shape a nation committed to justice, dignity, and freedom. We honor not only their memory, but the living work of all who seek to transform their dreams into reality.
Yeah.
We give you thanks
I want
for
to believe
those
it.
who serve today.
I want to believe it. That
Our
was
Governor
good.
General,
But then
Prime
don't
Minister,
believe a word what I'm saying.
Leader of the opposition,
When they're saying
and
it.
other elected representatives and leaders.
Don't believe a word what
For
you're
government
saying.
agencies and the civil service, for the public and private sectors, and our
Look when I
dedicated
sin.
workers,
Look when about my
faithful
close him eye.
farmers,
I will be close your eye and
and
blood
for
clot
the
open.
resilient people of Jamaica at home
Big
and
sinner.
abroad. We pray that you would grant wisdom to those who legislate, integrity to those who administer, diligence to those who labor, and hope for those who wait. We acknowledge, O God, that our nation has walked through the valley of loss and disruption caused by Hurricane Melissa.
Everything I blame for hurricane. Everything I blame for hurricane.
By what was damaged, displaced, and delayed.
Lot of people just blame game.
We thank you
When I feel them fault.
that even
Enough of the
in
rascal
adversity,
thing.
Jamaica
There,
continues to
hurricane do
advance,
something, but that's a different thing completely, brother.
creative, and determined.
Different thing.
Heal our nation.
When I blame COVID, and I blame Berry,
Turn
and I
our
blame
setbacks
hurricane
into
Melissa.
strategy.
Lord, one I go
Our
blame next.
trials
And then I
into
blame the
justice.
opposition when they're in a power.
And our recovery
Keep
into renewal.
blame everybody but on yourself.
Pray today, sovereign
Eh?
Almighty God.
Blame
that as
everybody
this
but on
Parliament
yourself.
begins its work, establish before us noble goals, that justice may be strengthened, that economic opportunity may be broadened, that communities may be safer and more compassionate, that the vulnerable may be protected, and that truth, transparency, and accountability may guide every decision.
We should
within
find
these
out, yeah.
chambers. May the laws framed here reflect moral clarity,
When I talk with the people who
social
want to hear.
responsibility,
But
and
then
a
hack
deep
on it.
respect for
Now
the
act up on
worth
it.
of every Jamaican.
Just lip
May the
service.
within these chambers
Every God
be
Almighty
firm
dear
and
lip
fair.
service.
Leadership be bold yet humble.
Words without
Governance
works.
be guided
Fuckery.
by service rather than self-interest. Finally,
When I set a parasite.
we commit
Pastor,
this legislative
minister,
year
every
into your
rascal
care.
one I know.
Grant us wisdom to
I don't take
decide,
blood clot and
courage
people fool.
to do right, and grace to serve well. May our nation move forward in peace with purpose, unity with understanding, and development with principle, until Jamaica stands secure, just and hopeful, blessed in vision, balanced in values, and bold in faith. Gracious God, accept our prayer, we pray. Amen.
You don't believe a word you just read. You just do it.
Please be seated.
But them people are not easy, you know. They can't be true to themselves. That's why sometimes it's hard to find a really good pastor who believe in the really pastorship.
By His Excellency the Most Honorable Sir Patrick Linton Allen, Member of the Order of the Nation, Knight, Grand Cross of the Most Distinguished Order of St. Michael and St. George, Commander of the Order of
A house full of crooks,
Knight of Grace of the
thief,
Most
liars,
Order of the
Jesus
Hospital of
Christ.
St. John of
What them
Jerusalem,
say, they must serve the
Governor
people.
of Jamaica. Whereas
People,
it
them
is
say people elect them to
provided
serve them,
by
you know.
subsection 1 of
House
Section
of mafia,
63
house of
the
crooks,
Constitution of Jamaica,
house of corruption,
that each session of Parliament of Jamaica shall be held
and that is just a goddamn truth.
at such time as the Governor General
But now I go nothing upon them.
appoints. And whereas
When I look at get out, you would do something. Boom.
of the
I
Parliament
talk
of
about
Jamaica
no stone, now leave
should be
unturned.
held at such place
Dig him out, look
and
for him.
commence at such time as
And
shall
kill him as well
hereinafter
too. Bring him
appear.
in dead, not alive.
Now therefore,
Uno a blood clot do the wrongs. And then on the floor about in a clean clothes. In a parliament. Eh? House of corruption, man. House of evil. House of evil. Even that now them internet a get trouble. Imagine that. Move on from that, because we know you don't cut out that.
This strength was underscored in the immediate aftermath of the hurricane. When
Hurricane
all three
again.
major international
This is what them right game to talk about, you know. That's why I say we can't blame him on that, because he have to read what them right game to talk. I know him write it, you know. Him don't know the fuck what go on in Jamaica. Him not going away. As the Governor General in the hurricane, you know, see him in none of them parish I give a blessing as the Governor General. For sure how this blood clot man get them bag of money and free place to live, free car to drive, free security. Round the clock. Where am I doing for blood clot Jamaica?
Sovereign ratings. This is
What the fuck him doing for Jamaica? Just come there and read something and then give him to read. Because like say well then him uphold with the fuckery too. And then the people them in them about a bank bench. That is something we ask, yeah, let me tell you something, these people is really, yo. As I say, I not blame him, you know, because I'm getting to read, I'm going to read it. Him can't say I'm not going to read it and things like that. Him not so radical to do that, because him one of them. Him a starch born labor right, you know, this brother here, Patrick Allen. Check him roots where I come from. Yo, let me tell you something, that's why them was, and they unpick him. Yeah, man. Them unpick him.
This is an extraordinary vote of confidence in our policy discipline and institutional credibility.
There's no credibility there, brother. There's none in the parliament there.
The months following Hurricane
Melissa again.
reinforced three simple truths.
You know I say not true, you know. I know it's a lie, you know.
Two, institutional strength matters, and leadership matters.
So we are the leadership. We are the leadership. Them people really lean and bend, you know.
Hard-earned resilience that now
Them
allows
bend up like a hiss.
only to recover, not only to recover,
From the
but
top.
also to
That's
move
what
forward.
Mark say, you know. If this either the stream is corrupt and dirty, then the whole fucking stream dirty and corrupt and muddy up. Yeah, man. And him a part of the other stream.
Plan
Him.
for the year ahead go beyond reconstructing. Not only reconstructing what was damaged by reimagining.
Look at the one face. Him not comfortable, you know. Him no comfortable. Just look at him face. People who have sense. This is not a comfortable geezer at all. I know him do the wrong. And him know it has shown him face. Let's look on that face. That is a comfortable man. Reopen the parliament and him at the face there.
But building modern infrastructure with climate.
Him write this speech, I get the blood clot man to read, you know. For him ideas, you know. The government ideas. So poor Patrick Allen now, as the Governor General, although I'm a part of them, have come out and do the dirty works. And that him do now, you know. Be a Governor General, you know. Yeah. Because there's no transparency in it. Pure lie. And fucking foolishness. Things that them talk about not gonna get done. But then come out with them things that them do it all the while. But they make them blame Hurricane. Them always find something to blame. When I blame Hurricane, I blame the opposition.
Scale and opportunity. This is about turning adversity into advantage, about shaping a Jamaica that is stronger in the face of shock, more competitive on the global market, and more inclusive in the prosperity that it creates. The challenges ahead are real, but so too is Jamaican ambition. With resilience as our foundation and opportunity as our direction, Jamaica moves forward not merely to recover, but to rise. Confident in our capacity, disciplined in our choices, and determined to shape a future worthy of our people.
What's a dead one here?
Honorable members, the government continues to drive effective coordination
Well,
of national
blood clot.
policy and
Them
public
people not easy a blood
sector
clot, you
reform
know.
by strengthening
They're not easy.
accountability,
Kiss me neck.
results-based management,
No, sir.
and institutional capability across government in support of Vision 2030 Jamaica. This has taken on heightened urgency in the aftermath of Hurricane Melissa. The widespread devastation caused by the hurricane underscored both the vulnerability of critical infrastructure and the need for a more integrated and disciplined national framework for recovery and resilience. In response, the government has established the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, initially as a department, pending the enactment of special purpose legislation to constitute it as a statutory corporation. NARA will operate as a center of technical excellence for project preparation and execution. NARA will serve as a single point of national coordination across ministries, agencies, and development partners, while providing a structured platform for public-private partnership. Through NARA, Jamaica will convert unprecedented levels of internal financing into bankable, resilient projects delivered transparently, quickly, with discipline, and with measurable impact. This authority represents a new development architecture for Jamaica, one that embeds resilience into national planning, accelerates delivery, and ensures that reconstruction and resilience investments translate. Honorable members, following Hurricane Melissa, the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, ODPEM, supported by the Jamaica Defense Force, provided humanitarian support through a hub and spoke system. ODPEM also completed the Jamaican dollar 1.87 billion improved emergency communication system, created to secure national radio and data network for faster, more reliable emergency communication. As Jamaica continues to strengthen, was established as a unified civil register and national identification framework, incorporating department, and launched a new client portal. The government will pursue a mission-driven strategy for science, technology, and innovation that converts Jamaican talents into measurable national outcomes. Technology, deploying Caribbean Award. Second, Jamaica's national natural disaster risk financing policy enabled an immediate response to Hurricane Melissa. All disaster risk financing instruments were triggered. The deposits in the Contingencies Fund and the National Natural Disaster Reserve Fund financed relief, rehabilitation, and initial reconstruction, supplemented by donor flows. Thirdly, Moody's upgraded Jamaica's long-term issuer and senior unsecured ratings to Ba3 from B1 in December 2025. With our outlook revised to stable, this upgrade delivered after Hurricane Melissa reflects strengthened institutional and policy frameworks, sustained fiscal discipline, stronger financial sector oversight, and enhanced disaster risk management. S&P 2627 priorities include implementing procurement system reforms through the Public Procurement Commission and securing passage of the Customs Bill. Honorable members, the execution of the government security program, Plan Secure Jamaica, the physical infrastructure of the Jamaica Constabulary Force to provide modern, fit-for-purpose facilities for both police officers and the public they serve. Over $17 billion in capital projects has been committed, and despite the impact of Hurricane Melissa, 27 restoration projects valued at Jamaican $2 billion are ready and underway or scheduled to commence. Technology development also continues apace, with the C5 business solution to be implemented this fiscal year and the expansion of the ticketing information management system, TIMS, to support improved public order. We are also ensuring that the peace dividends are felt across the wider society, as all ministries, departments, and agencies work collectively to sustain peace and good public order.
Everything like every lie him tell them beat bench, you know.
And international partnerships remain critical.
Cause the money so sweet then.
With Jamaica strengthening its leadership.
Them know it's a lie, but they must support them thieving prime minister and thieving government.
Caribbean Trafficking in Persons CARITIP Forum. 2. Establishing a regional anti-trafficking coalition.
Foolishness not chat, you know.
Advancing the national small arms control
them thing that you them talk already, you know. And then come and talk them thing that fool people.
A joint United Nations initiative.
Pay a big talk Andrew come up with and fucking deliver nothing.
Legislative reform.
They think they can fool the blood clot people them and them still a get fooled.
Amendments.
When am I take to fucking learn?
Act, the Immigration Restriction Act, and the Firearms Act are progressing with priorities.
In my whole talk, you know, I think when they just resurface and refurbish them things and come back with it. Them talk it already.
Public order legislation.
And you talk them things already. When they come up with the same fuck again, you know. And just pretty it up. And people put words before certain and then check the well them. I tell you something, man, them people that just blood clot make you really mad, you know. Eh?
It's time to stop wasting money
Fucking
every
joke.
month on electricity and start getting free energy from the sun. Invest as little as $890,000 on a complete solar panel system from Essential Solar and get free power from the sun day and night. Power all your kitchen appliances, AC, TV, water pump, water heater with our top-of-the-line combo that includes an 8-kilowatt smart hybrid inverter, batteries, and 7 solar panels. Conditions apply. The time to buy solar is now. Don't wait until that summer light bill hits you in the face. Request an estimate today.
Call or WhatsApp any of the numbers on your screen or visit essentialsolarsystems.com. We deliver island-wide.
The Special Capital Expenditure Program, including the dualization of Brayton Road and the Hillshire Main Road and the phased Arthur Wint Drive. Tom Redcom and Camp Road will also be upgraded.
You can bet that little advertisement will come just now, you know. It's a government-run company, you know. And them use the government business to advertise them things there. Yeah, you can bet it's a government minister control them rascal company there, you know. And this all them blood clot, this is a code them break, you know. And then the PMP, you know, investigate them things, you know. Because them things is wrong. If it's a good, because them have to investigate it and know who are run it and who linked to it, you know. Because they're not supposed to drop advertisement for something like this. Because this is definitely in the program. Tell you something, man. Sometimes I see certain things, you know, I not know so well, now go blood pass me so easy. Yeah.
The Accelerated Bridge Program will also begin replacing structurally vulnerable bridges. Land, housing, and urban planning reforms remain central. The Systematic Land Registration Program has produced over 13,000 titles.
You might talk something where him not, you see this woman I like, you know. Because them bring this man and I wanna give him something to read out. And he might read out something and he not really believe it, but him knows him when I talk is fucker, we can't do nothing. Because all them could just come up with all the while numbers. And them can't show a receipt for it. Vals come up with numbers, all now 60 bus short. Him can't show no receipt for him to deal with. And how this government run like this? Where the book is? Not even Banana Republic blood law run like this. Eh? You know, the hospital are the same thing. Them now have nothing for show feed. But them can say them spend X amount without no... Me don't understand this blood clot what go on. Nah. Something, yeah, me tell you something, man.
Including over 10,000 delivered across St. Elizabeth, Manchester, and St. Catherine.
All them things are pack a lie, you know. But the government really need to fucking go, you know. You need to crumble. Because you can't live on a lie like that. And what you going to do with the country, that are the biggest lie, corruption that, you know. That alone a corruption, you know. And I just a thief the money, you know. But lie is corruption. Just lie. Because you say you're going to do that and you do this. And you give out too much blood clot title. Just no money come up with. And I bet if you check the real figures, nothing like that no go so. And we know that. But you know, see, some people out there, man, they believe every word what this brother has say. And I say, and I go say, well then look, government I do good. I do good with words, you know, come from mouth. They don't see the action in a real life, but it is what them say, oh they go yo, what a lala. Now sir. It's more than a lala, boy.
Through strategic funding partnerships, we will continue to increase the insurance of titles. Additionally, to improve efficiency, the contract for the electronic titling system was signed and implementation is planned for 2027-2028.
Me say enter the picture, enter the camera touching picture, they can see the sin upon them, you know. None of them.
Advancing our partnership with
I mean, I hear the people still, you know, physically, you know, and mentally as well. But you see people,
under
when I'm
the
corrupted,
social housing program, 314 units, that's
me have a bitterness towards
750
them
rooms
when me
have
look
been
on them.
completed, benefiting
Everything them
more than
beat bench right now,
1,100
everything.
Jamaicans. Delivery of more housing units through different modalities will be achieved by using new building methods and systems, giving an opportunity to more small contractors, especially our young people.
Yeah, them people are just ready in this, you know. Ready in this and come with take the fucking people and be idiot.
Quantity surveyors
But then again, enough of them are bomb all idiot to still anyway.
Registration Shared Community Act.
Some of us try so if we can recruit some more idiot with him skillful rascal angling of the economy.
On squatter management, urban renewal, construction industry reform, and public rights of way governance. Honorable members, even as it led national relief coordination, damage assessments, and recovery efforts, the government ensured uninterrupted delivery of PATH, National Insurance Scheme benefits, and social pensions.
I tell you, say no.
Following Hurricane
Why?
the government executed one of the largest and fastest social response operations in Jamaica's history. More than 75,000 damage assessments.
All that one big fat lie that you know.
100 days.
Big fat rascal lie.
90,000 by
Why
the
me I
first
tell you
week
my
of
people
February, using the upgraded JHD-INA light.
You know what them can't tell them lie and get away with it? Because the main media them now do them job. Because them compromise. Them in the pocket of the Prime Minister. So them can get them adverts. And that's the money they know. So the government can give them adverts and give them millions. So them now go rascal touch certain things. This old Jamaica gone to. Them can't do that in a Balmoral, England. Right now we have the Prime Minister of England I get pressure for resign. And I'm going to resign because the media, them now rascal ease up. And I like them blood clot idiot media Jamaica. Them crooked, dirty blood clot media that Jamaica. Right? And like them, you know. Because that's why them can come and tell them rascal liar. Because the media now attack them on it. Apart from like social media them. And the man we shout at him voice is PDTV. Again, big up yourself, youth. Because you do the thing where you really we really have a lot of people. It is in the interest of a lot of people, you know. As a man, you say, well, you fight with the voiceless. Yeah, because we are talking about the people who don't have a fucking voice. And when them get a little tough to exercise them voice, them freeze. Because they don't have that in them. A lot of people don't have it in them, you know. Them have it can't talk, but it can't coming out. Because them lack of confidence and everything. And that's how Labour Party want to be the people and be depend on a different, just pushing on one corner. So we can just barely write them name or whatever, but then no, you know, and that go on, you know, from where go on, you know. And all of these big scholars come out. Nobody no vote for him as a Governor General. He just appointed. And do as I say, and blood clot. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something, man. Thing I get from bad to worse, yeah, man.
And a real-time national dashboard supported by over 700 committed volunteers, 400 of whom were from the MDAs.
All them things not help nobody, you know. Them things not help poor people, you know. What them attack, just say, you know. What the rascal, this is just a bag of talk shop, fucking idiot thing, you know.
Decisively
because they might tell pure lies.
With the launch of the shelter recovery program, including the restoration of owner and occupant family shelter roofs program.
Why,
this is the
boy.
largest housing recovery initiative ever undertaken in Jamaica.
Yeah. I want the rascal at me here. No.
With more than Jamaica $10 billion.
Blood clot. No.
$2 billion
Turn it up.
Digital transformation also
my people are dry here, line up bomb wall, and you say Andrew how long made this, sir? That piece of shit.
AmAlive application is scheduled to launch early in the new fiscal year to enable secure electronic life verification for pensioners.
Lie.
Additionally, the Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities launched the I Am Able digital platform. The Occupational Safety and Health Bill has progressed through multiple drafting stages and is expected to proceed to Parliament in 2026-2027.
Boy.
The government will advance unemployment insurance legislation through amendments to the National Insurance Act.
Hold on there. I know you talk that already from way back when.
Of a national productivity measurement
framework. You said the man recycle everything.
Of an occupational safety
and come back and say the same thing over and over. Well, the people say where I go on. They might think when I'm recycling, I think when I'm talk already. I know happen.
In 2025, 2026, the government advanced
Poopa father take the pill and give me the case now, man.
Trade agenda with a clear focus on resilience, strategic planning, partnerships, and post-disaster recovery. Jamaica's leadership on the regional stage was particularly evident during its tenure as chair of the Caribbean Conference Heads of Government from July to December 2025. We are proud to report that during this period, intra-regional airlift expanded, trade cooperation deepened, and the concrete progress was made on food and nutrition security initiatives, youth development, and also cybersecurity. Regional security cooperation was also
good.
through the sharing of best practices and engagement on transnational organized crime, alongside strengthened CARICOM-Africa relationships. In the wake of Hurricane Melissa, through its missions and partnerships worldwide, Jamaica secured invaluable delivery of essential goods, technical expertise, and humanitarian support from bilateral and multilateral partners, non-governmental organizations, and the Jamaican diaspora. Jamaica also signed the UN Cybercrime Convention, ratified the Biodiversity Beyond National Jurisdiction Agreement, advanced work on a deep seabed mining legislative framework, and commenced preparations to strengthen compliance with United Nations Security Council resolutions on counter-terrorism
Lima tell man,
and
fucking
proliferation.
look what America do with blood clot, the Caribbean water that day. And it's blood clot boy don't come and say, oh,
The
young.
government's priorities include: 1, deepening bilateral engagement with traditional and non-traditional partners; 2, advancing UN 80 multilateral reform efforts and global action against transnational crime; and 3, finalizing an updated foreign trade policy and action plan to boost exports, attract investment, and support Jamaica's economic recovery and growth. Honorable members, the 2024-2025 academic year confirmed that Jamaica's education system has regained its stride. PEP and CXC results surpassed previous cohorts. Surpassed previous cohorts and regional averages.
And this is called Papi Show.
Restoring and in some areas exceeding pre-pandemic performance.
I should put that on the fucking thumbnail, Papi Show.
For principals, teachers, parents, and students. Despite severe infrastructural damage from Hurricane Melissa, the sector demonstrated exceptional resilience. All schools in affected parishes resumed teaching and learning within 90 days, and this is an unprecedented national accomplishment that underscores strong leadership and the government's commitment and also the government's commitment to no child will be left behind. Reconstruction efforts are advancing at scale, and all priority 1 institutions will be fully repaired within this calendar year. The government is also accelerating modernization. 10 technical high schools will receive state-of-the-art technical and vocational education and training TVET labs in partnership with the Human Employment and Resource Training National Service Training Agency, HART, NSTA Trust. 2, 86 schools will have upgraded science laboratories. 3. And by late 2026, ground will be broken for Bernard Lodge and Minard STEAM schools. Ushering in a new era of science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics education.
The blood clot chick man chick there with a little mop head, man. Nobody don't vote for her, you know. Dina Dixon Morrison, where she want, you know. Nobody don't vote for her. Andrew appoint her, bring her out of the blood clot private sector.
Policy division to strengthen governance and evidence-based policy.
She's a really old clown.
Legislative priorities include completing consultations on the Jamaica Teaching Council bill and updating school governance regulations under the Education Act. Studies have shown that institutions with strong school governance are better run and deliver more impressive educational outcomes. These new regulations will...
Well, I say the government, Andrew Wallace, them write this thing and give the Governor General a read out. So like, you know, they might use him to do him dirty work because him check say, well, let do them things you know. That the speech, there's no speech for nobody at Jamaica, you know. Peer policy and them things what they want to do and what them intend to do and all these things. But nothing. So, I understand this. But anyway, with the tax, you know, PMP got bored some whole night and things like that. But what them do, them are trying. You know, when we feel still, to be truthful, I feel an election gonna run sooner than later. You know, election of a call, something gonna happen down the line where a new election of a call. Yeah, man. Because I just saw somebody will get buck, you know. Because you say, when you do things and you overdo it, it must come to the end of the tether, you know. People have to check that. So Andrew Wallace, I overdo it and things like that. He overdo it till him fucking thief election, to stay in power. Then him hurricane come, or the storm, give Jamaica a wicked blow, what they never see before. And that is a warning, you know, by nature, you know. And then him get all these rascals trillions of dollars and otherwise donation with goods and supplies. And nobody know where it there. Nobody know where the money there. You know, so pingy, and whatever do, he might give him one supporter them the help. It's not everybody generally get it, believe you me, and this is where the country going down to. A peer sabotage go on, you know. So him come now, write this thing, Governor General, put it out there. Because people are going to listen to him still, you know. That's how the country, it don't matter what you got to talk about, that's how country run. They will listen to the, yeah. Although he will get a lot of burn and fire burn and things like that. But him still, people will listen to him and then make them decision, make them criticism. And that's all it is. Just like what me I do right now. Who agree with him, that I found a business. Because I'm not fighting it down. You must know why you not do it. Just like how me know why me I do it, because the truth. You know what I mean? So, Prime Minister send him out, man. As him choir boy, if you come read out them things, because people don't listen to Governor General. But remember, and the Governor General write it, you know. I know him write it. And like I say, him come out and say, I'm going to do, and this him want the country to do. You know, have nothing in that speech. Him just get it, and I'm going to read it out as it is. And him just call out, say, well then, his government. Him come up and say, his government. Another say, go. But some people now look on it that deep, that way there, you know. Them check say, well then, no, bullshit. Bullshit that the government Rosler write and give him a chat. And appear lie and misleading argument in that when I read. Nothing. That them wrote the paper with right pan. That's rip up and throw back on Andrew face. I tell him what taking and wipe him ass. Yeah. And I truth.
Introduce best practices of school governments to all our institutions. Implementation
oh, just
of
it
the
look nice.
Transformation Commission recommendation also continues.
Yeah, man, PMP them look good, man. Woman, them dress good. The man, them dress good and look good. PMP them look like a whole tiger egg. Woman and man, Juliet Wellness, she roars, she dress like a tomboy.
Portfolio, the government will introduce a modern communication apparatus to ensure Jamaica has access to accurate,
yeah, man, Juliet Wellness dressed like a tomboy.
unbiased public information.
With a big foot.
Protecting truth, strengthening trust, safeguarding democratic values, and reinforcing our shared national consciousness. Honorable members, despite the devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa, which resulted in losses exceeding 10 billion Jamaican dollars, Jamaica's water sector demonstrated resilience and rapid recovery. By December 2025, water Secondly, the government will also pursue US $20 million from the International Loss and Damage Fund to climate-proof water systems.
Put it in blood clot pocket. What I know put it in pocket.
Project
These nastiness.
in Hampshire, Riversdale, St. Catherine.
Crooks. I'm gonna load them pocket. More and more and more and more and more. Meanwhile, the Jamaican people them a suffer more and more and more and more and more. And them can't see it. More and more and more and more. And them got them blood clot grave poor and poor and poor and poor. But them look on them. Because when them blood clot dead, the same people them support. They know him, yo, me tell you something, there's some blood clot people, you know, brother. Yo. No, sir. They might get people beat bench.
Notwithstanding the extensive damage inflicted on Jamaica's electricity grid by Hurricane Melissa, through decisive action and the steadfast support of government, the Jamaica Public Service Company successfully restored power to over 90% of its customers.
Like a bomber clad thief in Daryl bars, no? Look like a bomber clad coot that just come from prison. That's true Jamaica blood clot corrupt, that's why you're not a prison already. Yeah. Just true Jamaica corrupt, that's why you're not a prison already. You pumps
Beyond
balls.
emergency recovery, advanced major reforms in energy efficiency, transport modernization, and telecommunications are underway. Deep retrofitting works, including solar PV systems, efficient lighting, and upgraded air conditioning, these were completed at the University Hospital of the West Indies.
PMP knows a pack of lie of food I'm talking, you know. Yeah.
Underway
They
across
know.
public facilities to reduce costs and strengthen grid resilience. Public transport modernization continued with the acquisition of 300 CNG buses, completion of phase 1 of the rural school bus program.
What fucking bus him talking about?
And also the launch of extensive damage inflicted on Jamaica's electricity grid by Hurricane Melissa. Through 200 CNG buses, completion of phase 1 of the rural school bus program.
Which blades are what is it, madam? Look at this criminal. 110 bus, 50 them bring in. All now, where is 60 bus there? Where's the 60 bus? From all now, when you say what's going to really reach Jamaica before the school term, you know. But you see your time are coming now, because all you not go on, you know. The security, one thing might have not go help on you know. Because I tell you something. You clap on and rate your lady. Where the PMP is supposed to get serious for them things, you know. Where's the rest of school bus? You know, it's about 5 school bus crash and mash up. Right off already. We just see one other day. Right off. And right off somebody care as well. Because them not go road, them left hand drive bus there. I understand what go on with these people. Look for Daryl bars. Have some, you know, this brother, you have some questionable character, you know. Yeah, man. Questionable character.
And also the launch of phase 2, supported by new bus procurement and designated school stops, equipped with improved safety and monitoring systems. Strategic infrastructure upgrades progressed, including Jamaican dollars.
Then we call it BFS teeth.
Airport improvements at Stamford International and Norman Manley.
But we the people them down the lower class can't do it and get away.
And the deployment of 200 Ports Security Corps officers to reinforce border protection.
I think with them talk already, you know. I think with them talk already.
Transamerica's fiber system to develop a new subsea fiber optic cable.
I know some of us search on video.
Bandwidth,
and come back to that video. Come here, say them things out. Now listen, what's to that video, you know. What this brother here say, you know. Because a lot of the things that we must say, Andrew come up with them things a long time in a different campaign.
Included the Petroleum Downstream Bill, the Civil Aviation Amendment Bill, amendments to enable electronic vehicle certification, and the implementation of the electricity wheeling regulations. For 2026-27, priorities include negotiating a new all-island electricity license, advancing a ride-hailing policy, procuring 150 additional school buses, and finalizing the National Emergency
150 and more school buses. I don't understand this. I don't understand it.
Honorable members, in 2025,
I don't understand this, you know.
The government advanced major recovery.
Well, so then it's blood clot boom shell drop on them when them can't run and them can't hide.
In the
them goose cook, believe you me. Yeah, man.
Following the activation of the Health Emergency Operations System and Center, in partnership with the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, the government implemented a structured 3-phase relief, rehabilitation, and reconstruction program. This ensured the rapid restoration of essential health services, supported shelters, and enabled timely field assessment across all affected areas. Rehabilitation of primary care infrastructure remains a central priority alongside the delivery of major capital projects. The Western Child and Adolescent Hospital, which will provide 220 beds, 4 operating theaters, and diagnostic equipment. Might I take that again from the top? Rehabilitation of primary care infrastructure remains a central priority alongside the delivery of major capital projects. The Western Child and Adolescent Hospital, which will provide 220 beds, 4 operating theaters, and diagnostic equipment, is at 77% completion. Significant upgrades continued under the Health Systems Strengthening Program. These include 1, the Jamaican $55 billion Spanish Town Hospital redevelopment. Now 24% complete. 2, the Jamaican $930.
24% complete. But them really play with Jamaican people. I don't know. I know, like I want them to play with, you know. The future, them life, them long term, and then also the younger generation, them will come. Because if them people can't just come and just come with them for create empty shell, empty barrel and things like that, and attack it up like that. And then everybody a beat bench because them so immune to the corruption because them a get everybody a eat big food and I get easy money, you know. So them have to wrestle defend the corruption. So that's when they come down and just beat the bench, beat the decks. So it's like, so well then, at school you're not going to beat blood clot, this, a DJ and things like that. In a clean clothes, I get blood clot money for nothing. And now do the work with the people them. Those are big pretender. All you know for the people them, when you see them, you want to sweet them up. Sweet them up in some good way. Because that's a strategy to have them and then just look up to, you know. That's a part of like a science, you know. Yeah. Like a part of science. For all the people, the people them way. And most of the people them too, you know, people them really, we see them name for Bulla and Yamit, you know. Yeah, man. And enough of them there, boy, you know. And that a rascal spoil Jamaica. Because them people has helped sell out Jamaica. Because them too fucking, we call it, thick. Very thick.
30 million Old Harbour Health Center.
What I'm really take people for idiot. All of this money them a throw out and I talk about health center and this and that. So yeah, let me tell you something, you know. But you know, them gonna hold accountable. Don't worry. You see Andrew Wallace today, he face so blood clot sour. If was something was true, him face not happy. But you know have the money to do what him doing. He just mouth talk, lip service. So you look at him. I just lip service. Boy, oh boy, now sir. This is called blunting. And look at that stinking one, Christopher Tough Tongue. Right? Feel like say, well then he's untouchable. Where the market me. market pum me. Eh? Nah, man. And you know, when me see some labor right come Rastler defend them and defend them land and talk about this and talk about that. And you know what make it worse though? We see some of them live and them condition. And how them go from day to day. You would never believe. You would never believe. And that is the facts, you know. Yeah.
Now 74% complete. The Jamaican $660 million Greater Portmore Health Center upgrade. The Jamaican $704 million St. Jago Park Health Center expansion. Both now at 60% complete. That is the Portmore Health Center and the St. Jago Park Health Center expansion. And lastly, rehabilitation of Cornwall Regional Hospital. This is now 85% complete.
Lie that, you know. Lie that, you know. Put a marker, 85% complete.
The completion
and the
of
12
the
of blood clot.
Hospital will result in an increase in its
February
operating
2026.
room capacity up to 11. The radiology department will be outfitted with 3 ultrasound machines, CT scanner, fluoroscopy mammography, and dental CT Panoramic imaging machines. Legislative reforms progressed steadily, and the advancement of the Tobacco Control Bill and the Food and Drugs Amendment Bill, alongside amendments to the Nurses and Midwives Act and the Pharmacy Act, to formally recognize and regulate advanced practice registration nurses, strengthening workforce flexibility and service delivery. Looking ahead to 2026-27, priorities include the rehabilitation of 101 health centers and the Savannah Lamar Hospital, and modernizing 125.
These are what we call empty promise, you know, people. Empty promise again, over and over. Repeat themselves, you know. They might repeat themselves over and over. They might think what them talk already, and nothing not done.
The Falmouth and
No, sir.
hospitals also. Additionally, preparatory work will commence for the modernization and redevelopment of the Kingston Public Hospital.
Yeah.
And a new Type C hospital at Bernal Lodge, positioning the health system for resilience, equity, and future demand.
Sorry, people.
Honorable members, in 2025-2026, the government strengthened sectoral resilience amid severe climate shocks. Up to September, domestic crop production was on track for a record 930,000 tons, while bauxite output rose by 10% to 4.3 million tons. Hurricane Melissa, however, caused major damage, prompting an intensive recovery and modernization.
Lie.
A major...
Pay fucking lies.
Sorry.
Lie,
Through
I
the
tell
Jamaican $3 billion Hurricane Melissa Disaster Recovery Program, the support to impact over 70,000 farmers and fishers is ongoing. Our key actions include, and still includes, restoration of 4,600 hectares of farmland, distribution of 140 million gallons of water, implementing a Jamaican $40 million moratorium,
then really take Jamaica people
waiving
feed that, you know.
fishing license fees for 1,008 fishers, preparing 1,625 hectares of land for 2,000 farmers, and providing...
All them I talk you, so, you know, them things they shouldn't in a place long time, for over 10 years them in a power, you know. Because I said the same thing them promised before, between them two elections there. Them talk the same thing, them recycle the same thing over and over, and I print it up. And then him come give this brother a talk. Lord. Yeah, let me tell you something, you know, brother. No, man. Enough of the thing that we talk about now should really accomplish already, you know. That's something we want to always talk about already, you know. During the two elections, you know. No, well, most of the things we talk about. Look, put it this way, there's nothing new. There's nothing new. But them know them can rise, they know Jamaican people mindset. And them know them have the media control. So them not going to really bombard them with a tough question. That's why I say if it was blood clot, foreign media, and one of that foreign, when the blood clot resign long time. One, not just resign, one of that jail. Yeah, man. Things you can't blood clot, but you know, what me say, you know, me just see an election I go run way earlier than the time. Yeah. Something will happen. Somebody go buck them foot bad. And when you buck your foot, you have to go blood clot, bend down and hold it. You can't get up back. You can't recover. Watch it. Because checks the well end, yo.
Fertilizers, seeds, planting materials, livestock support, and beach rehabilitation. A further Jamaican $180 million was used to restore coastal infrastructure and support conch and lobster fishers. A major milestone was last week's opening of the Essex Valley Cold Storage and Agro Processing Facility in St. Elizabeth. This is expanding storage, processing, and marketing.
Really a comedy shop, this, you know.
Cutting post-harvest losses and boosting resilience in
Cross
Jamaica's
hungry.
agricultural bird basket. Water security and minerals development also advanced.
This is the comedy it. We no pirate it, we no imitate it. Why you fi know we originate it?
Yeah, man. Them originate them blood clot comedy liar.
$1.5 billion Parnassus irrigation system delivered 13.6 kilometers.
Comedy hit. Yeah, man.
Serving 315 hectares. While
the comedy show this, man.
Exports tripled.
Comedy blood clot show this.
50,000 tons, and extensive land rehabilitation and community infrastructure upgrades supported over 8,000
big comedy show this.
residents.
Yo.
Legislative progress included the passage of the Pradell-Larceny Amendment Act and the advancement of the Geological Survey Act. For 2026-2027, priorities include advancing the work to establish a national food reserve as well as a Minerals Institute, greenhouse clusters, new agri-parks, rehabilitation of 6 fishing beaches and 70 farm roads, youth startup incentives, quarry material depots, and national landslide hazard remapping and mapping. As I move on,
Oh,
honorable
blood clot.
members, tourism remained a cornerstone of economic resilience in
Blood clot, the man
2025,
shot fright me a fuck.
2026,
The big giant.
rebounding strongly
Marlon Morgan, the
before
big sour giant.
Hurricane Melissa disrupted
Yo,
late
watch
year
him. And check out the
momentum.
water.
Despite this, the sector demonstrated exceptional
Yo,
recovery, welcoming 2.7 million visitors and generating US 3.8 billion in revenue.
Watch that.
The Tourism Recovery Task Force led a rapid national response, enabling the full reopening of the sector by December 15, 2025. Major properties in Ocho Rios, Negril, and Montego Bay resumed operations quickly, signaling to global markets that Jamaica remains open for business. A major policy breakthrough came with the Cabinet's approval of the Destination Assurance Framework and Strategy, the world's first codified destination assurance policy, designated to guarantee safe, seamless, high quality. Honorable members, the government strengthened Jamaica's investment climate, supported MSMEs, and advanced major reforms even as the nation recovers from Hurricane Melissa. Significant investments moved forward, including Accelerate Energy's US $1.55 billion acquisition of the new Fortress Energy LNG and power platform. Special economic zones remain a powerful catalyst, with the Jamaica Special Economic Zone Authority facilitating nearly US $1 billion to date, including US $34 million in 2025 and 2026. Manufacturers benefited from Jamaica $82 billion in tax relief under the Productive Incentive Relief Program, while 52 MSMEs received Jamaican dollars 18 million in grants.
I hope the opposition asks for the receipt for them thing there, you know. Because when we see this appear, more talk. Because you have to have receipt for every fucking thing. Yeah. You have to have receipt, especially in government. You have to have invoice, brother. And there can't be no rascal forgery invoice neither. It have to be the real thing. So all I'm talking about is so. It don't make no sense to me and a lot of people because it just lip service. Otherwise, known as word without works. Yeah, man, word without fucking works. And that happened now for the last 10 years. Right? So, I don't want to can't blood clot fool. No. When we run out of steam, when we dip on our knees, someone just come in all kind of fuckery. And a beat bench. What do you take people for? And a beat bench or what? To listen lies when also nothing can rise, or can achieve quarter I want to talk about. Because most I want to talk about, that should have achieved 6 years ago at least. Come on. Remember how they say, you know, when we talk to them about so the third term is what the people term. Remember I don't say that the third term was the people term. So come on now. It's not the people term again. And the same people, and they forgot it too, you know. Not sensible people still. Like we don't forget it, that's how we are talking about it. But all I want to die hearted, we're not busy about that. Because we don't support the country, not support party. So anything them say, I this or no there. If them rascal van, they on the edge of the cliff, we still hang on upon it. And it gone aboard, you know, we go with them. We the type of people. And we don't want some dangerous people for Jamaica. I tell you that. Nothing wrong, and we the danger, you know. I know the blood clot, even the bad man them. Bad man a bad man. And bad man exists from fucking day one, everywhere, part of the world. Right? So I know rascal, nothing that only people who don't know themselves. Who follow the wrong and not the right. Because everybody's supposed to know right from wrong, you know. No matter how them blood clot die-hearted. You're supposed to say one at a time, say, boy, you know what? Enough is in love, you know. Enough is in blood, enough is in bomber clot, enough. That's what I want to say. I'm going to chop a bad word on that, you know. To get it out clearly. Enough is fucking enough. Enough is enough. The fuckery. I can't say that. I'm still a well upon a rascal tread. And no matter if I not go down. Down. As long as we don't support in the party, we don't just go down. And at that time too, we not go down. Come on, man. Blood clot. Wake up, Jamaica, wake up. Whether you're labor right, they have to labor right, come with a certain thing now. Remember, you know, my life deal with prophecy, you know. And we kind of look on them things differently. When people talk things. And you know, so well, then he's a true man, we can't know, so well, then you have to look on them things there. Now, going to yourself to be back against the wall. And when you're back against the wall, and you don't know where else to go, you're back, and you see it. When the police tell you, say, blood clot, back up. Back up on the wall, back up. When your blood clot and you have your fucking Remington a pint on you. You can't go nowhere. You have to get yourself, your back is against the wall, brother and sister. So I saw it going on. You know, go definitely directly like that, you know. But you go indirectly like that at the same blood clot thing when you're back against the wall. So when them have you, just like the needs now, they might try to trick you know, in all different type of way. Although the judge say, well, then it's unconstitutional, over and over. Them still try for blood clot because that is something where they want to go through, and they might try everything. They might use all the hurricane now and try to make people have ID, because that is the tradition they might try to do for other people, and someone have a bow to it, just through the belly, and no can't blood clot, yo. And that I think, you know, resilient, you know, and resistant, you know. Two big words that, you know, resilient and resistant, you know. Yeah, but no for uno, man. Wanna do. So when him get uno and trick uno, the food all them thing there, and give one a right. Because I don't give one a right just like I don't give one a right to fucking vote, you know. Because at the same thing like the COVID, you know. Right, the same thing the COVID. But I Jamaica 2019. And we come back England where we come back on a Boxing Day. Right, Boxing Day, we come back. So it go right into January, and then the COVID start, boom. Then the COVID start, early 2020, you know. And all right, I go on. And then they come with this blood clot thing up, injection and boost all them things there. And they might come with the policy now. if you don't take the injection, you can't travel. You see, when I come with, I'm going to look on them and say, look, I'm going to tell that, because she jump go take it and say, well, she have to travel. I say, no, man, no. You don't have to take nothing more. We jump go take that. Tell you something. I say, look, them things that soon boil down, I try if you rascal do something. Because, and them see, I never work. In no time, I must have bomb cloud leg of that. Because people in America and them places start with, you think them can't blood clot? Because people will fucking, this is world power, world people. But you have to, what do you want? Take a COVID injection. Because I look at them things and I say, I just know, so well, I go to herbal medicine and I don't want it in my structure. So I bless up the man them who don't take it neither. You have some resistant. So I talk about resistant and resilient, Yeah, man. So if you can't do them things, you get trapped. That's me, I leave me here. Vegas come out and say, I try to tell people, say, we don't take the injection because it's at this. We come with them little idiot advice. And then we see him come back out and say, well, and I want him can say, I'm sorry, so I'm not tell people to take the injection. I think couldn't really start again. He will never take it. But, as me I said, the same thing Andrew Wallace do with these needs, I try to really hold, hostage for no one rights. Because trick him, I try to trick him, I wouldn't get as much now. Then I'm going to bring it in. And then if we get more and the little people out there, will leave now. Them can't fight the system again. So them have got automatically fall in line. At that time, Joel is a play pound. I'm going to watch and see what go on if Jamaica go. Because I say if them do it, I make and if Jamaica make this blood clot big nose boy trick, it not going to surprise me still, Because I remember, is majority count, And some people so desperate. All PMP will get it fall in line. Because, and me I beg you, please stand up for your right. As Bob Marley said, get up, stand up for your right. Your right is your right. So you can't make these people come with some little bamboo shit and trick on at some things we're not supposed to. Because that's the last thing we want. Because about needs. They come with that to England, ID card, 2 times, and them throw it out, people, power. And the MP them too, and everybody agree with it. But it's not like the man decide who come with that idea as a conservative, for them same MP, burn a fire upon it. And them have to listen to them man there. Because some of them high-ranking MP there, when them talk, them have fucking weights. So, we just want to tell them Jamaica, say, stop mind what I do. I'm going to make this blood clot money trick into the needs. Because once them are try to get information, if them are going to bun, I like a food or $25. What? We're not going to show no rights to that. And then later on, I feel it. We better take heed, We better take heed. Because boy, it now go rascal pretty. It now go pretty. Anyway, there for a while, we just play with this to the end.
The government implemented emergency pre-gouging protections and executed a coordinated MSME recovery. This program, including generator loans, rapid assessments, and the reconstruction of 51 business kiosks in Border, St. Elizabeth, to restore commerce and safeguard livelihoods. Major strides in digital transformation improved the ease of doing business. The companies of Jamaica and the Companies Office digitized annual returns and beneficial ownership filings, cutting processing times from weeks to minutes. The Jamaica Intellectual Property Office launched Jamaica's first fully digital IP registration platform.
Pay foolish, all them thing there, you know. I pay a crap, you know. Me tell you, a bag of nonsense, brother. Bag of rascal nonsense. Believe you me, them come with. Bag of nonsense. Bag of nonsense, bag of lie, bag of red herring, every blood clotting in one. But, you know, we will see how the PMP are going to break it down. Yeah, man, that's all we can say. But overall, me know say, well, then, the Governor General have to talk because of him job that them appoint him, some have to do that. He's the Governor General. He's the ice in the land. But, you know, when you have things like this, him have to start read out the speech, what them write give him, and make it sound like a true card. Them know what them are doing, you know. Very coordinated thing. Yeah. Very coordinated thing them upload cloud though. But in at the end of the day, as me say, my rascal feelings, something gonna happen along the way. We're gonna have an early election. Well earlier than planned. Because I just saw me see it. Because I can't continue like this. It cannot continue like this. Anyway, again, big up PDTV because him do a good commentary today. And yeah, everything good. Something like that. He might improve. And a lot of people don't like to see that. Him bigger than blood clot. Him think more smoother than fucking even nationwide. Well, not even nationwide. Nation fucking narrow. Yeah. I'll leave it at that. Big up on yourself. Each and every one who pass through the chat. Bless up each and every time. Yeah, man, and go good. God, that's so it go, you know. So we out and running, out and gunning. So we're gonna just play out with that dub. Because I love that dub, yeah, you know. Wicked. Me hear it like me just remember sometime. And the rubber dub days, you know. Yo! Out, people. Out.
Government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad, your road get bad, your water supply get bad. Government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad, your road get bad, your water supply get bad. Government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad, your road get bad, your water supply get bad. Government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad, your road get bad, your water supply get bad. Government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad, your road get bad, your water supply get bad. Government don't.
A big sound up here, big tune.
Ja oli Emmanuel I, boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from it, tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we no war, no devil philosophy. Not tentacle for man's skin is abnormal, significant well to the color of his eye. Remember all the war long in 1935.
This is Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gorgon. Good, healthy food with the X Factor. So give it a like, share, subscribe, and touch up that notification bell. And that is it. Look at that.
On Sticky Stucky TV. If your finger is not sticky, subscribe. But if your finger sticky, do not subscribe on Sticky Stucky TV.